Hi, I'm Robin and this is Living Simply. Welcome to my channel. I hope that you're feeling well today. I'm feeling pretty good, and today we are going to be talking about how you can be naturally beautiful. Now, I want to just preface this video with just a little disclaimer. So I really feel that when you do things that make you feel beautiful, and you go out like with this makeup or this hair or these clothing, you just know within yourself that you feel beautiful, awesome. I will maybe not mention any of those things in this video, doesn't mean they're not things that make you feel beautiful and are beautiful. Go on, do those things, love yourself, feel amazing. But if you're somebody who, like me, kind of likes that sort of natural beauty vibe, then here's just a few things that I've picked up in my sort of 32 years of life around how you can accentuate that natural beauty that all of us already have inside of ourselves. I also want to start this video with a quote by Estee Lauder, which is, "My mother always said that any woman is beautiful as long as she thinks she is," and she was very beautiful. And that's my first point, is that beauty is a mindset. It's not how you look on the outside. Every person finds different things beautiful, and that's totally normal, natural, and amazing, because there's so many different things in the world that are beautiful, and you are one of them. Whatever you look like, whatever you believe about yourself right now, you are one of these beautiful things in the world, okay? And if, like Estee Lauder says, we believe that we're beautiful, I believe it will start to show on the outside as well. So with that said, let's go into some of the more like outward appearance. How can you be more naturally beautiful? So my first tip is to not fight what nature gave you. So all of us, we are born with a certain colour. Hair, eyes, skin, not just colour, shape, size, everything. And there isn't one that is better than the other. But there are things that we can do to accentuate what we already have. So for example, if we take eye colour, I have blue eyes. And one of the things that I can do, and I do quite often do, is I can wear brown eyeshadow on my blue eyes, and it makes the colour blue just pop a little bit more and makes people notice when they look at me like, oh wow, blue eyes, And if you say you have green eyes, you could do the same thing with maybe like a gold eyeshadow or a purple one like this. Or if you have brown eyes, look at this purple eyeshadow on this brown eye, it looks super awesome. Or this blue eyeshadow on a brown eye. So you can use what you already have and the colours that you already have, and use complementary colours to make that, what you naturally have, pop and stand out more. If you look at all of these eyes, they're all completely different to each other, but every single one of them is super beautiful. And this is my point. What you have, what you were born with, is beautiful, and sometimes you just need to find the best way to showcase it. Similarly with hair, again, we all have different textures of hair. You might like long hair, you might like short hair. What you can learn to do is just to make the most of what you already have. So if you've got curly hair, you can learn to look after that. You might have straight hair like me, and honestly, I have spent a long time in my life wishing that I had curly hair because I think it's beautiful. It is beautiful, but my hair doesn't do that. I've even had perms to make my hair curly, but it never looks as good. It dries my hair out. So what I've tried to do instead is to embrace what I already have, the hair that I already have. And today, actually, this is the hair that I just came out of the shower and I didn't brush it before it was dry. I just brushed it after it dried. So it's kind of a bit of a wave. But yeah, I'm learning to love what my hair naturally does. And I feel like its natural form is a bit of a kind of beachy wave vibe, which I kind of like. Similarly with colour, like it can be awesome to dye your hair all different colours. If that's what makes you feel good, go ahead. I'm not telling anyone not to do stuff that they already know and like. But if you haven't dyed your hair before and you're wanting to go for more of that natural look, then just go look at the colours that your hair already has and just accentuate them. Add some highlights, add some toner, ask your hairdresser. So those are all things that like at the top of our bodies, around our face. In terms of the rest of our body, obviously everybody has very, very different body types. And I'm just going to show you a picture. You might have seen this picture before. There's a whole bunch of women here. Every single one of them is the same weight as each other. They weigh the same amount if they stand on scales, and yet every single one of them looks completely different. And you can't really say like this one looks better than this one. They all look awesome, and they're all exactly the same weight, but such different appearances. And then if you check out this picture, there's these 4 girls. They're all wearing the exact same outfit, but they all look absolutely amazing, even though their body types are completely different. And I think the thing that stands out here is that they feel happy within themselves. You can see that they feel confident, they're excited, and it just shines through and makes them look extra beautiful. And all of this brings me on to my second sort of main point on how to be naturally beautiful, and that is to take care of your skin. I mean face skin and all body skin. Your skin will be with you forever, and it's one of those like indicators on how healthy you are and therefore how beautiful you look. You could see people with like, you know, the perfect figure or the whatever amazing makeup, but if the skin underneath doesn't look healthy, then they won't really look like the fullest of their beauty, okay? So I always find when I see people with this like super glowy, healthy skin, they just look beautiful. Whatever else is going on with them, like they just look beautiful because the skin is just shining. So tips to keep your skin healthy and glowy and beautiful. Number 1 is to drink loads of water. Everybody says this. I'm not going to go on about it for ages, but minimum of 2 litres a day. If you drink caffeine, that's going to dehydrate you, so you should drink extra water to make up for it. If you drink alcohol, that's going to dehydrate you, so you should drink extra water to make up for it. Yes, it's super important to stay hydrated, and it does make a massive difference to your skin. My next point is to remove makeup as soon as you can. So like if you go out to work, when you come home, just take your makeup off straight away. Don't wait till bedtime. Your skin could get like another 4 or 5 hours of fresh air time if you take it off as soon as you come back in from work, or if you're going to a party and then you come back. I don't know why you'd go to a party, come back, and then do something else. But you never know. If you go out for an event, you come back to your house and you know you're going to be staying in for a while or the rest of the day, just take your makeup off and let your skin have that time to breathe. Even if you are brave enough, have days when you just don't wear any makeup at all. Like generally, it's totally fine to wear no makeup outside. Most of the time, other people don't even notice that you're not wearing makeup. To other people, you just look like you. Even if you feel like, oh my gosh, I've not got any makeup on, nobody else really notices that stuff. And in the long run, it will just give your skin that time to breathe and that time to not feel so clogged up. And what I find happens to me when I do wear a lot of makeup is that my pores get a little bit clogged. I start to break out more. So then I start to put more makeup on to cover my breakouts. And then I start to break out more. And you see, it's like a vicious cycle. So if you just get into the habit of whenever you're inside or whenever your skin has the opportunity to be clean and moisturised and just out in the fresh air with nothing covering it, just go for it because it's so, so good for your skin. And then that brings me to my next point, which is to moisturise. Very important. Moisturise your face every single day and night, and moisturise your whole body every day if you can, or as a minimum every time after you come out of the shower. When you're in the shower and you're using all of these soaps, that's drying out your skin. So it's really, really good for your skin when you come out to be able to put some more moisture back into it. Also, if you go out in the sun, that's going to dry out your skin. So you want to add some more moisture by putting a moisturiser on afterwards. I would recommend something non-scented just because it's more gentle for your skin. But literally, it doesn't matter, whatever you like, whatever your skin likes. Experiment. It really doesn't have to be an expensive moisturiser, like the cheapest thing in the supermarket shelf will totally be fine. Like your skin will appreciate it, whatever it is. Even just like Vaseline. Vaseline's an amazing moisturiser. You can put it all over your face, go to sleep, and your skin, you will wake up with the softest, brightest looking skin. It's so nice. My last point for looking after your skin is to always use an SPF, especially on your face. It's the part of your skin that will see the most sun. So sun damage is going to be very, very damaging to your skin. It will make it look dull. It will give you little sunspots. I don't know if you can see, but on my face, I do already have sunspots on my forehead and on my cheeks, and that's because I have allowed myself to get sunburnt multiple times in my life, and that's because I wasn't on top of it with the SPF. And I remember one particular time when I got really sunburnt on my forehead. I went to Cancun. I don't know why. I thought it wouldn't affect me, and I didn't put enough sun cream on, and my forehead has never been the same again. Like, I can just tell the quality of the skin is not what it used to be, and it would have been so easy to just rub a bit of sun cream on there and enjoy my day, and I wouldn't have had to, have this damaged skin for the rest of my life. So it is really, really important. People say it all the time, but wear that SPF. Okay, so my final point on how to be naturally beautiful is nothing to do with how you look. It's all to do with what's inside of here, or maybe here, depending on what you believe. And the last point is to think good and happy and positive thoughts about yourself and about other people. And I have found this to be so true in my life. I've had times when I've met somebody who, on first impressions, I'm like, oh, you look beautiful. And then as you get to know them, and they're maybe not a very nice person, maybe they're a bit bitchy, or maybe they're a bit negative, and you start to feel like, oh, you don't look as beautiful as I thought you were the first day I met you. Or this one has happened to me far more often. Not that I always think this when I meet people at all, but sometimes you meet people and you think like, oh, you're not that good looking. But as you get to know them as a person and you realise how wonderful and kind and just such an awesome person they are, their features become more beautiful to you. And so many times in my life, I've met people, got to know them, and then I've looked at them one day and been like, wow, you have the most beautiful eyes, or like your nose looks so cute, or your smile is just amazing. And like, of course, those things probably are beautiful in and of themselves, but I think a big part of why they suddenly strike me as being so beautiful is because that person on the inside is such a beautiful person. And I feel like if that happens to me, I get to know people and then I start to see them as more beautiful. It probably happens the other way around as well, that when other people get to know me, if I'm a good, loving, kind, positive person, then I will start to look physically more attractive to them. And, it's not that like my main goal in life is to look attractive to people, but it does feel nice, doesn't it? To feel like you look attractive to other people. And personality is a huge, huge part of that. So all of us have a personality. All of us have the choice to be loving, kind, generous, with our time, and we can just start doing that today. So thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed these tips. I hope they were helpful to you. Just give me a comment down below. Let me know which one was your favourite, and if you'd like to see any more videos on this subject, because there's a lot more I could say about this, to be honest. Have a wonderful day, everyone. I'll see you soon.